Good morning. This is Joe Mosit for SuccessProgress.com. Thanks for stopping by. It's our goal to provide relevant, meaningful content to our user community. And today we're going to profile Love is the Killer app, How to Win Business and Influence Friends, written by Tim Sanders. This book was written in 2002 before Google, when Yahoo was the killer search engine. Tim Sanders was the Chief Solutions Officer at Yahoo. The premise of this book is that those of us who use love as the point of differentiation in business will separate ourselves from our competitors just as world-class distance runners separate themselves from the rest of the pack trailing behind them. The term love here is the selfless promotion of the growth of others. Premise in plain English: to serve is to rule. Why is this important to me? Fear paralyzes people from taking action. Indecision and procrastination are two additional deadly sins of life. Think of any highly successful person, and these three words will not enter your mind. Their ability to perform sets them apart. When you ponder the truly great people in history that made a lasting impact, you will find that they led a life of service. Their purpose was bigger than them. People like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Dr. Martin Luther King, and Abraham Lincoln. These people were not perfect and had very strong, definite purposes in life. They led a life of service and gave to the greater good. This book is about acting in kind to promote and help others. This book is broken down into 4 sections, and we covered the main point previously. I'll highlight the additional 3 core parts outlined in the book. Number 1, knowledge. Tim argues that knowledge currency is social currency on steroids. Accumulate as much knowledge as possible and share it with other people. Help them help themselves and the people around them. This is really excellent advice. This old advice simply means that 2 heads are better than 1. Napoleon Hill wrote a lot of information about the mastermind group. Mastermind groups allow people to emulate and associate from the best people in any field. If you think about the law of reciprocation and the law of compensation, then building up people with knowledge will come back to you. There is no better way to build a company than to gain knowledge and share it. Number 2, knowledge. Tim talks about the power of creating a network of contacts. He laid out a guideline for LinkedIn and Facebook with this book. Remember that this was written in 2002. The value of a network is equal to the square of the number of members. Think about both Facebook and LinkedIn. We're only 2 levels away from 1 million people. This is a very powerful concept that you need to understand. To impact these people, we have to have something to offer. This goes back to the knowledge that we acquire. Number 3, compassion. I'm from Detroit and have worked on the Chrysler factory floor. Back then, I can tell you that old school management did not follow these ideas here. The late Mother Teresa said, "The greatest disease in the West is not tuberculosis or leprosy. It is being unwanted, unloved, and uncared for." There's an old saying in the sales game: people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. This is the basis of what Tim is talking about. There's a tremendous opportunity for your compassion to make a difference in how people view you and how they view themselves. Love is the Killer app is a good book based on fundamental principles. To summarize Emerson, if you want more, then give more. In order to give more, you need to have true compassion and knowledge. With these 2 things, you can build your network and help people. Business is circular. Some people do not realize this. Think about the person who's always starting over or the person that takes the shady way to the quick buck. They never attain true success over time. Time is the great equalizer to truth. Bernie Madoff lived high on the hog for a long time, while it was time and greed that finally brought him down. I hope you found this short video summary useful. The key to any new idea is working your daily routine until it becomes habit. Habits form in 21 days. One thing you can take away from the book is to accumulate knowledge. I'm a big believer in this. Everything you ever needed to know already exists. Schedule a minimum of 15 minutes each day to feed your brain. You can use the book summary site here to help you do that. If you enjoyed the video, then please don't hesitate to pass it along. And if you want more details, click on the link and purchase Tim's book, Love is the Killer app. Thanks for watching and have a great day.